what this house husband did? He fucked around and found out.
So he traveled to Ghana for a secret wedding, and before he could come back to the UK, his visa has been cancelled. So this is the story of Mohammed. Mohammed came as a dependent under his wife, who is a nurse in the UK. When he came here, you know, he has been telling the wife that he wants to have a second wife. He wants to have a second. And the wife was like, am I not enough for you? We have 2 children. And you know how the UK is. It's a system where we just have to put our heads together and work together. But this man kept insisting that it is within his region to even have 4 wives. So the UK cannot stop him from having a second wife. And the wife said, I will not allow a second wife into my home. I won't allow a second wife to come here. If you want a second wife, go to Ghana, go and marry a second wife and keep her in Ghana. You will not bring her to my house. They kept going back and forth, calling here and there. While they were having all of this, the man was planning his way to go to Ghana to go and marry. And knowing this as well, when he came here, he wasn't having any like serious certificate. So it was still the wife who was still footing the bills while he was there doing some kind of menial jobs, but he still wanted to marry a second one. So while he was doing it, he hid it from the wife. And then he was communicating with people back home. They were making arrangements. He has already seen a woman. He wants to go and do introduction. While he traveled to Ghana, the wife has already gotten all the information that she needed because people were giving her steady information about the husband's plan. So immediately, before he even went there, the woman had already called the home office to say she no longer wants this man to be under her visa. And when he traveled, was when he was coming back, he's going to do whatever he needed to go and do, pay the bride price, everything. That was when he was told that he doesn't have rights to come to the UK. He was told at the airport, you can't come to the UK. And he was like, I have a valid visa to come to the UK. They told him, your sponsor no longer, you're no longer under any sponsor. Your sponsor has removed you from their visa as a dependent. That's where he was shocked. And when he called the wife said she no longer wants to have anything to do with him. Since he wants to marry a second one, let him remain there in Ghana. Do you have any sympathy for this man? Mohammed is now crying and now saying, has he made a big mistake? And the woman is saying she cannot have a second woman in her house. What is your thought about it?
It's the audacity for me, for him to want to go back to the UK on the same wife's visa. The same one that you've betrayed, and now you've gotten yourself a second wife. What greed cannot do does not exist. Like, tell me how. Make it make sense. How you can be sponsored by your wife. You are staying in the UK because of your wife's visa and you feel like she's not enough. You need a second wife. You went ahead and got the second wife and expected her to sponsor you both. This is lunacy. Total lunacy. What? I'm so proud of you, lady. Period. You want to have a second wife? Get her and stay back home with her. And I'm sure baby girl was like, I'm the second wife. I am moving abroad with my new husband. On whose bills? On whose visa? Wow. At this point, I have accepted. A man's selfishness is unmatched. You can't match it. But you can protect yourself. And your baby, of course. I just love us women these days. We are just so attuned. Like, okay, is this what you would rather do? I'ma do me. So well, go ahead and stay with her. To us,